field. I think to me that's it, the 10th edition of the Classic. Just walking that route and knowing that there's a chance that you can take it. Scottish Shepherd always have this, just push forward, Someone will make a mistake or you'll get a lucky break. It's a great feeling, man. I wish this upon everyone that ever wants to get to win this Classic trophy.
I told you.
It's really awesome. It's an honor to be the champ.
Ricky Barnum, your champion.
We're on enter. Hello.
Are you still crying, Fricky?
Mezzo, most of the times when I watch that videos, I'll be honest, it was such an emotional draining day. Happy to be the champ now, eh?
I've still got goosebumps. I can feel it now.
Yes, man.
Welcome to the show,
Listen,
everybody. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, let's go
We
for
have a
it.
lot to go through. Welcome to everybody's on the show. We've got Jaco underneath me. We've got Donnie also joining us. We've got so much to talk. We're going to quickly go through some of the classic stuff so we can catch you up on what's happened. I can't believe that was last week already. It's crazy. I mean, what a week that was, gentlemen. I'll get your comments now, and I'll get to the chat line to find out what you guys thought. But a roaring success. And then we go back to Waterkloof to quickly touch on that and the team series that happened. And then we'll look forward to another 2 duck tournaments coming up. Yes, this week. Everything is just jam-packed. This is like, PJ, what? Duckhook golfers. No. Jaco, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. How was your week last week? Played well.
Yeah, Maz, thank you for the invite once again.
Sure.
Yeah, last week was, as we know, Classic is the ultimate, championship for the Duckhook goldfish community. I had the privilege once again playing in the last 4 ball. I think I'll probably be one of the person that's shaking the hand of the winner for the first time for the last 4 years. So being in the last 4 ball, 3 of the 4 years. So once again, well done, Fricky. It was a privilege playing with you.
But you enjoyed the tour.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, as I just mentioned earlier, always Classic is a great, 3 days golfing tournament. Everybody's looking forward for the whole year. So yeah, once again, you guys, thank you, Fricky, Maz, Ryan, for all your planning, everything. Once again, it's a successful tournament. Once again,
The only thing we got wrong, Fricky. You know what that is?
Yes, and that was?
Gave away the fire hydrants on the wrong day.
Yes, correct. We should have done it on the first day.
Long story. We'll keep that for another day. Donnie, welcome back.
Die Holland se huis was aan die brand.
Annie Brandt.
Ja.
Wrong Annie Brandt.
Letterlijk en figuurlijk.
Donnie, I have a question for you. You missed last year. Last year was pretty good. What did you think of this year? I think it leveled up just a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's like I really enjoyed this year. Golf wasn't great. Company was awesome. The party and everything afterwards with all you guys was great. So it's like I really had fun. Definitely, I think it was the best tour, at Highland Gate that I've had. So yeah, no, it was kudos to you and Frick and Ryan. It was really, and also Hansi for also helping out.
Well, everybody.
So
Everybody had
it
a
was
role to
really
play.
great.
If you're wondering when is the classic review, it's going to take a while. There's so much videos. You've been seeing the stuff on Instagram, and that stuff is so amazing that the girls did. But then the review will have more to it. We just got to get to that point so we can actually get to it. I want to say hello to everybody. Andre Vessels is the first one that popped up on my timeline. Hello, Andre Vessels. Hope you had a good tour. Jacomin, good evening, Ducks. Hello, Jacomin. Frana is here. He says, good evening, Ducks, and back to normal. Only 1 year to go to the next classic. You are not wrong. 1 year to go, but as always, it flashes by. Soon it'll be 30 days and counting. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, 8, 9.
Hello, Duck, says Gerard Peseno. And then Kieran is here. Hello, winning house captain Kieran. Nice to have you on it from the Irish Rock House. Hansi says, hello, peeps. Just recovered from the Classic, and now we have another 2 games in 4 days. Yes, lekker. And then don't forget the Players' Champs. They don't end. But there's reward at the end of everything. Who will be the first player to get into Classic 26? Because you will officially be the first one on the list when you win the Players' Champs, which is at Eye of Africa. Yes.
Am I not the first one already in?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I guess so. Fine. Frick is the first one in. Team Maz versus Team Fricky next year. That's going to be epic on itself. Querbus, evening Ducks. Well done, Querbus, for your trophy that you won. He won on day 2, individual game, beating out 75 other players. Awesome. Brian Owen is watching. Hans says, what is a Wednesday without a Duckhook show and a Brian? Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Molotwers, hello, who's it? Ricky's there, Mark is there, Nico Kruger's there, Jenny says, what's up, guys? Everybody's watching, fantastic, good. At least there's a lot of people watching, but there's a lot to do. Peter Zach says, well done, Fricky, you are a legend. It's from all the card sharing, must it be? Barry says, hi, gents. Ian, happy birthday for yesterday. Riyadh is watching. Oh. Yeah. Alex Cruz says, who is the best golfer in the group? Well, if you ask Google, do yourself a favor. Just go to Google and say Fricky Barnard or Dani Geldenhuys. It will give you an entire CV, right? And you'll be very impressed. And then after that, Google yourself. It will come up with your career stats. We were doing that before we came on the air. All right, let's get straight into things. And what I wanted to show you, first of all, is that where are we in the season now? Well, this is where we are. We are in September, and we have the 2 games coming. Glenvista tomorrow, bright and early. And then we have Benoni Country Club on Sunday. Still a few spots open. But as always, after the Classic, kind of so they might miss here or there. And then hopefully we get everything up and running, because there's still a lot to play for. There's the last of the team series is coming up. And then let's not forget October is here, everybody. And its events are open.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
There you have it. So we have Sunday League 1, Magalies Park, 5th. That's always a great outing. And the nice thing is a 2T start, so we don't have to wait forever for everybody to play. We'll do it like a normal tournament, and we'll get in earlier and have prize giving a bit earlier and so on. We are from 10:40, and I would assume we'd all be finished by 3, hopefully. Thursday League, Ibotsi Links. That's going to be nice to have a bite at it when it's not a major. And then ERPM on Sunday 2 on the 19th of October. Wait, that Players' Champ's not supposed to be there. So ignore that Players' Champs. Let's actually take that off. Unless we play it twice. Yeah, I don't want to. Let's have a look at the birdie list, everybody, because this has been updated so many times since the Classic, because many people made birdies. Donnie, how many birdies did you make at the Classic to add to your 185?
Sure. I think it was like almost 3 per day. No, it was like 3 on the first day, 3 on the second day, and I think 1 on the third, 1 on the second day, 3 on the last day. So that's like 7 birdies.
Not far away from 200. Paul is second, 142. And then you would see there, Gerard de Brudo is on 100. Now, he got 100 on the day 1, so I don't know if he made any more birdies after that. But we'll show you the moment where he got his 100th birdie. And then the rest of the boys. Bobman is up there, 52. JJ, you're 51, 61. Slowly getting there. Maybe you get to 100 by the end of the year. Martin, 36 games, 52 birdies. Henry, who's HH? Hansi Haman. Sorry, 64 games, 48 birdies. So this will just keep on going. We'll keep an eye on it. It's always nice to see the progress of the people. As I said, Gerard got his, and this was the moment.
Gerard's birdie putt for 100 birdies. Yes, G-Man. G-Man, 100 birdies.
Oh, finally.
Huh? It took you well, huh? It took you like 12 holes, huh?
12 holes. Woo!
Like, well done, dude.
Thanks.
I didn't see. What hole was that, Frankie?
That 12. Was the 12th
the short
on Island Gate.
Okay, so, and you said it was day 2, not day 1.
Correct, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, the day started and he said, just have the camera ready. He's going for his 100th birdie. So
Mhm.
he had the camera every hole, every hole, every hole. And then, yeah, he just didn't make it. And then at 12, suddenly, it just pops up. So he had the chance there. And, yeah, luckily we had the camera there and he made his 100th birdie. So I just want to make it for, place it for the record. I've got Donnie and I've got Gerard de Bruto's 100th birdie on camera by myself.
All right. You might need to wait a little bit longer for the rest of them. All right, let's move to Waterkloof. No, not Waterkloof, the classic. I want to just go. Here's the pretty boys. Fricky in the middle as the winner. Martin Tata came in second, and then McKill came in third. Well done to McKill. Had a great tournament. He was leading up until, I don't know, 5 or 6 holes to the end, and then it ended like this. +4 was the winning total. 220 points. Martin second, Michael third. Yaku, great. +9, close, but not far behind. Henry Sim, Leon Oosthuizen made a good run. He had good days on most of them, and then, yeah, I think he got in his way a bit. Jamie Sherry, good effort after the first outing. Donnie, there you, top 10, 100%. Francois Scholes, good effort. Henning, to be in the top 10 of this tournament ain't easy, so congratulations, everybody. Donnie, you must be happy. You say you didn't play well, but you must be happy with that.
Yeah, Maz, I am. Obviously, it's like thinking back, there was a couple of chances. If you think back, 8 shots is you can count it very quickly in your brain. But like I said earlier, it's like the 4 balls were great. It was actually Lekker playing with everybody. Played actually with Gerard de Bruto for the first time on the last round, so it was really actually just fun. And to be top 10, considering I didn't have the A game there, I'm happy. Fricky, next year I'm coming for you.
Next year he's coming from. Yeah.
Lekker.
Yaku, I wanted to ask you, what was the biggest number you made this time round?
I think this time around was a 7, eh?
Only. Okay, that's pretty good. Where was
Only
that?
double, yeah. So I think it was on that stroke 1, number 14.
Okay.
I think I made an unfortunate 7 on the last day. So yeah, tried to play it safe and I pulled it to the left, need to punch out, and unfortunately I made a 7 on number 14. I think that was my highest number. So I didn't make one snowman.
Very good.
Consistent.
What was my highest number? I think I might have had a 8. I don't know if I made a 9 anyway. Maybe I made I think 8 actually. Fricky, your highest number couldn't have been much.
I think it was 8 on the second day, the 16th hole, that one that I couldn't get out of the bunker. So,
Okay.
yeah, that would be that one.
If you're wondering, and we're all wearing our shirts. Very nice. Well done. If you want to know what happened with Team Maz and Team Luki, no, you're not looking at this funny. We had to calculate this a few times. And can you believe, out of all the rounds of golf we played and all the points that people scored, we managed to tie this thing. We had to check this twice because I couldn't believe it. And I said, no, check again. And vrachtig, it came out as a tie. So we're kind of saying that Team Maz retains the trophy. Yay, Team Maz. But Fricky's on my team, which is the extra points of Team Maz.
Yes.
Sorry, Jaco. But you would agree.
Yeah. Maz, I must be honest, making a tie in the end. I mean, that we've got 76 players. Obviously, the last 2 on the last day didn't count because of the unfortunate event. But so I mean, to end up tying in the end, I mean that's miraculous. So obviously, kudos to you and Luki. Choosing a team that was so evenly matched. I would say well done on that one. That was fun to see.
I remember saying to Luki, when we choose, I'd like to have it close at the end of the day, but this is ridiculous.
Not that close.
Ridiculous. What does it look like now with the player of the season? Well, Fricky Barnett, obviously, you made 900 odd points because you finished in the top quite often. So you were leading 177.79 average. That doesn't mean it's over, because if any of these top 5 boys manage to win, and like Jaco, if you win the players champs, you're right on him again. Right? But all we really need,
absolutely.
So we're going to say, well done, Fricky, but all we want is for you not to feature anymore, to see who can catch you.
Yeah, Mazza, yes. I mean, between Jamie and even up to Grant, obviously Grant, yes, definitely. Any win between those guys can definitely, come close. I actually had a chat with Ian as well today, and he's still fighting. He might not feature now, but he says, remember, he's in the team games as well, and then obviously there's a couple of, well, the two majors that's left. So, yeah, anyone, it's still open for anyone. So, yeah.
I suppose it's
It
a
can
good
happen.
thing that you are out of the singles and teams because you're not going to get plenty points there.
Yeah, so that is done and dusted. So normally that is my conundrum where I normally come through. But yeah, so now I need to just play well.
Jaco, let's remind everybody that the last time we played a major of Eye of Africa, you tied with the Grant, right?
Yeah.
And then we went to
That's
South
yeah.
Downs and you won it. So Eye of Africa suits your eye, or excuse the pun, or what is it?
No, Eye of Africa is always one of my favorite hunting grounds. So yeah, let's see how it goes this year. I think it's the second time the players have been played there.
Mhm.
So first time around, we had a playoff. So yeah, chances of a playoff another playoff this year is good. So let's see how it goes.
I hope not. I hope we get it done and dusted right there. Give the trophy, well done. Move on. Otherwise, it's playoff until the sun goes down, and then it's 18-hole playoff, as it's happened.
Correct.
When was the last time? The major Ian won, the Masters, last year. Did that not happen then?
Yes, correct. Yeah, that was at Waterkloof. Yeah.
Okay. And if you want to know what the overall points look like, Fricky's on first person to get over 4,000 points, 4,270.95. Jamie also made quite a few points, 3,900, almost there. Yaku, you just don't go away. You're also there. Gerard de Bruta, also quiet in the background, collecting points after each event, and the same with Jason. So don't forget that the prize for this is the hamper for the most points. But if Fricky wins the player of the season, then you can't get that hamper. It goes to the next person. Don't forget.
Correct. 100%
Right.
right. Yeah.
Fricky, before we move off of the classic, have you let it sink in? Let's not forget that you got a trip to Turkey for 8 days. And I think the cool thing about you winning is now you're going to have to drag me along. Because whenever am I going to go on a
Yes.
place with you? So I'll be going, and I'll make sure to make another shit hot documentary.
Video.
Yeah. So if anybody's watching and they think that they have a bit of cash lying around, you got a year to save for it.
Yes, correct. 100% right. Yeah. And looking forward to that, Mazza. I think it's going to be fun. Obviously, you coming with. I know that there's Karuna already that's coming through. Dino mentioned that he's also keen. So already a couple of ducks that wants to join. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good one.
Good. Jaco, we can rubber arm you. Maybe you come. It's rubber already.
Okay, yes.
Rubber already. It's rubber already. Gents, Waterkloof did happen in amongst all this. Can you believe it? I don't want to just leave it there hanging. So I just want to run through some results. We'll go through these quickly. Sean Lawless took the victory on -7. And then Henry Vermeulen had another good outing on a Sunday and went -3 with Gerard de Bruto. That's what I was saying. Gerard just picks up his ranking points slowly but surely. Jaco Min also finishing in a tie for second. Awesome stuff. Great to see. Gets us straight into the Players' Champs because of the amount of points that just that finish gets her. And Donna Perimal, Jaco Jacobs, another 10, top 10. If anybody's a stats fundy, and I don't have to do it, try see how many top 10s Jaco Jacobs has got, unless you have a spreadsheet, Jaco. Jan Venter, Mark McConaughey, also a lot of top 10s. Neil Theron also. It's nice that they're shooting quite low under their handicaps because so that their handicaps can go down. Vaughan Williams, another top 10. Jeez, I keep saying it. But there's serial top 10s in Duckhook at the moment, and that's just testament to the effort they put in. Because I wish, like some of us can't even get a top 10. And these are actually like week in and week out. What's the secret, Jack?
Yeah, Mercy, also you're asking about, I do have a spreadsheet. I think now with the classic, it was my 13th top 10 for the year.
And how many games?
Yeah.
Including, so no win yet, but yeah, top top 10, 13th time, yeah,
I think
definitely.
you've played like 22, 23, 24 games. So that's like
I
half
think
of your
20
games you're in the top 10.
27, eh? Yeah,
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
Well done.
is.
Jaco will be opening a psychology for golf section soon. It will be his side hustle. So if you want to see him, send him a message. All you have to say, just send the word #top10 to Jaco, and he'll know what you're talking about. These were the pins on the day.
Yes, we've got the par 3 6th, the Mala Tours. Dana Permal got that one, 40 centimeters. I do recall him making the birdie. 6 on Hamper, Henry Vermeulen, 2.37 meters. Mr. Vonselot getting the Golf Concepts voucher at the par 4 12, closest in 2. And then a par 3 17th, the Ron Colin Ram, won by Vickers Lee, 1.2 meters, and he missed the birdie.
Okay, well, that's these players. I'm going to go straight to the Four-Ball Alliance, Donnie.
Yeah, so we can see on a great score of minus 28, the points Rudolph Broderick, PJ Hamann, Glenn Williams, and Ricky Pereira. And you can see they had like a bad 3 points on the 11, otherwise that could have been close to minus 30.
I'm telling you, this is now top of the pops, right? Because I haven't seen 100
Yeah.
or minus 28 yet. So these are now leading the way. So if there was a gold star at the awards, they would be getting it at this point in time.
Absolutely.
The best of the par 3s, 4s, and 5s. We'll quickly rush them. Well done, Jacomin. She got it on minus 5 on the best of the par 3s. 2 4 points is excellent work. Glenn Williams also minus 4. Jenny, well done. 2 ladies in the top 3. Great to see. Minus 3. Is anybody of us sitting on this panel? No. Well done to the rest of you that feature in the top 10. We go to the best of the par 4s. Well done, Jaco. Minus 7, and you didn't win. Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you look at it, yeah, I played the par 4s exceptionally well. You know, everything was par 3-pointers except number 11 and 12, 1 and 2 pointers. I think I've lost my points on the par 5s. So it was really a good day. And then we've got Sean, Neil, Jan, Vaughan, Fran, Fats, Ricky, Andre, Koen, Dana, and Gerard, making up the top 10.
Look at the first 6 are 3-pointers. Bloody hell. That's impressive.
Yeah,
Very, very
yeah. So we played our team series as well. So we'll discuss that topic a bit later. Yeah. So it was quite good start to the team series as well. So yeah.
Donnie, as always, best of the par 5s, always featuring minus 3 with Barry and Francois Coles. It helps when you can get there in 2 and putt for eagle most of the time.
Yeah, no, it's like I must say, it's like I played the track quite well in the par 5s. Pity the par 4s and par 3s were crap, but yeah, no, I enjoyed the par 5s on the day.
Well then, do you want to know what the standing? Do you want to know what the standings look like for Sunday 1?
No, I know.
Yes,
Do you know, Jaco?
I wanna.
I don't know. Can I call a false here? Because if I recall, Fricky said he's going to have a 10-shot lead on me or something. Wasn't it?
Damn it, yeah.
Part of the? Is it? Okay.
Definitely a false.
You can call it falsy.
1
well
point
done,
ahead of
Jackie.
Ricky. Well done, Jaco. You've caught the man.
Yeah, I think I was like 10 shots back, 2 games back. Then I think I made up 5 points at Waterkloof and another 5 points at, I don't know, which was the previous game.
Would you?
So it was 10 points on the last 2 games. So yeah, Woodhill, yeah. So yeah, it's all to play for. I haven't got an extra round in my bag like Frecky does. So it's gonna 2 games to go. So let's
games.
go full, 2 games, yeah.
2 games. Leon van Aarde is doing very well. He's still third. A bit, I wouldn't say out of it, but out of it, if you know what I mean. Mark tied 4th. Brilliant. Ian is making his way up this leaderboard very well. Lucas Burke is still there. Dierwald tied 6th. Vaughan tied 6th. Donnie, you're there, top 10. You might be playing for Sunday 1. Come the shootout. And Barry White, that's what when I said, how's it going? He says, I want to make the shootout team. Well, you're back into the top 10. You just hang on there, Barry. Got 2 games to go. So we should start doing predictions, eh? Jaco or Fricky? Come on, Jaco.
Yeah, come on, Frikkie, you can't win everything. You've got no leading player of the season, most points.
Somebody-
Otherwise, you must just stop playing golf and leave and let Frikkie win everything. So,
honestly. Yeah.
Sorry, man. There is a secret though, and I've got the secret now. I'll be honest. The classic, I adopted a little bit of Yaku's swing for the driver. So one, I want to say thank you to Yaku because I have definitely stolen your swing in this last 2 months. I had to work hard on it. The classic, I think I missed 4 fairways in the classic the whole tournament because
Wow.
of your short swing, because of the driver. So it works. I'm coming for you now on this season one. So just watch. Magalies Park, I'm coming for you.
But that's his
Jaco?
home track, dude. He plays there every week.
dis
Ja,
wat
weet-
sy ook gesê, Frikkie.
Jakkie, weet jy wat moet ons doen? Ons moet net skree, "Ego, bel die polisie! Frikkie het jou swing gesteel."
Ja,
Frikkie moet eers sy paspoort regkry.
that's all right. Ek bring hom.
If you would like swing advice from Jaco Jacobs, send the message #shortswing and he will help you out. Let's move on. Just to remind people what's happening in the quarterfinals of the team match play. These are the quarterfinals that need to be happening. There were a few happening at Benoni. And then we're almost at the semis, gents. The final needs to be played at the Summer Cup. So if there needs to be a private game, there needs to be a private game. Pin High and Rusty Clubs are playing next month. Same with No Time to Listen and Tiff and Taff playing next month. Dikuna, same, all shots next month. And Mad Mollards and Ketting Clip are playing at Benoni. Then we have at least one finalist. If we move through to the singles, we're also at the quarterfinal stages. Myself and Fats are playing each other at Benoni. This is not Kevin or Donna, so this is the last time I had it. So it's Jason versus Jason. No, they still have to play. Sorry, they are playing at Benoni. No, they're playing at Glenvista. You see, there's too many tournaments happening. Martin and Jamie are also playing at Glenvista, so we'll know a result there. And then we wait for Corbus and Frana playing at Benoni. And then we're moving on to the semi-finals. And we should get to this final of the Summer Cup. I remember at the beginning of the season when people were going, how are we going to get all these games in? We're getting there. We're so close. So close. Calm down. Right.
Yeah, man, we're going to touch the team series now, but if you just go back to that slides, all of them are gladiators, né? Well, at the count it quickly, it's about 5 or 6 out of the singles are gladiators, and you've got the doubles also in
Know what you're
but
doing.
we carry on. Just shows
Okay,
you
so-
the remarkable team that the gladiators are. Eh?
Are you ready? Boom. 5-1 against the Mafia. All the talk in the world before this happened, and you smashed them. Well done.
Yeah, sorry, once again, I need to call a falsie for myself here because I said it was going to be a 5-1 smashing, but in fact, it was actually a 6-1 smashing
Right.
with a bonus point.
Oh, of course. Fine. So you get 100,000
Well done,
credits.
gladiators, mate.
That kind of wipes out some of the debt that incurred with buying Donny for R500 billion or credits. So yeah, well done. Mighty Ducks and Quacktain America went 3 apiece. Well done to Quacktain for at least halving a game and getting some more credits. I'm going to go through the Mafia team quickly. This was the results. Mr. Captain, take us through it.
Yeah, as we can see, I know Hansi didn't had some. He coughed the morning, and so he hurt his back. So that's one of the reasons why we beat him and Jacomin, myself, and started 7-5. That was the bonus point that we got. So all the other games, once again, well done to the team. 3-1, 4-2, 3-2, and 2-1. The only upset was the last game with Fats and Grant losing 1 down to Brian and Mark. So
Nice.
well done to the team. Well done to Gladiators. I think we do have a strong team coming up for the last game for the season.
And I'm sure most of you guys will be playing again. Donnie, how was it with Jenny?
No, it was really good fun. From the get-go, we had a tough first 9, I think we were also trying to get our feet like with it's like how to play with other how to interact and stuff. But yeah, it's like when Jenny made that birdie on 10, it's just like the wheels started to turn, and yeah, it's like beating the guys 3-1 was great. So yeah, it was like good to play with her.
I have a message from Yakumin. Shame, poor Yakumin. It's sad to get kicked off the teams when you played -3 and your captain played like crap. Not only that, the manager stays because he's the manager, and then and then the mafia boss wife is like, yeah. Sorry, Yakumin.
Sorry, Yakumin.
Somebody buy Yakumin. In the next
Gary.
yeah.
Next
Show
year. Next year.
Show them. Okay, where were we? I wanted to show you the other Mighty Ducks versus Quacktain. Frick, I'll let you go through this.
Yeah, so obviously it was 3-all. Had a tough game against Peter Prinsloo and Andre Wessels, myself and Peter Zak. I mean, both of them dovetailed so well. But yeah, we never stood a chance. But yeah, so us and Riyadh and Chevy lost our games. And then obviously Granville and Gerard de Brito won against Gerard and Graham. And then all squares, we've got Jamie and Kevin versus Bobby and Burns, and then Stefan and Martin against Maz and Barry. All square, I believe that was an awesome game. And then 2 up for us, obviously Gary and Paulie against Louis and I forgot his name. Well, Karuna, sorry, that's Karuna.
Yeah. I'll give you a quick insight to our game. We're 4 up very quickly. We think we're cruising here. Stefan was nowhere. And then somewhere, Martin managed to light a fire under Stefan. And then he came right. And so I think we turned 3 up. By the end of it, they caught us. But they actually caught us. They got it to, with 2 holes to go, I think they were 1 up. Then the second last hole, no. Yes. No. Second last hole, we went 1 up. I won the last, the 8th. Right, so we 1 up, and we think we just need to make a par. All we need to do is win this game. Martin sticks it like this for his second. I never fluke a man so much in my life. Bastard! Martin! You've been nowhere the whole day. Anyway, half. So I played 2, and I got 2 halves. This is what the standings look like. Gladiators, 24.5. It's going to take a miracle for the Mighty Ducks to catch them. An absolute miracle. Meaning that the Gladiators pretty much need to get smashed 6-love. If you know what I mean. And then see what happens. But, yeah, Quacktain's got no chance. Mafia are playing for 2nd or 3rd place. So Mighty Ducks, you're the only ones who have a chance for the final event, which will take place at Michali's. And I think it's a nice fitting venue to have the final of the team series. Then it's over. Boom. Until next year, we start all over again. We'll have Yaku and 3 new managers.
Matt, do you think it's possible?
Yeah, sorry, let's not count the chickens before they hatch, but
Oh, no,
yeah, we
counted
only
all of
need to
them.
win 1 game. Yeah, we
Counted
just need
every
to win
single
1
one.
game without conceding any bonus points. So yeah, I think we're almost there. So yeah.
Fricky sounds like you.
Listen, I can tell you there's so many times that I've been in a position where miracles happen. So I'm just saying, it can happen. There's a couple of 7 win 2 with 2 points. So
Fricky's stuck.
just hold on. No, I'm here.
Mm.
I'm here.
You might be there, but we ain't getting nothing. Okay.
I can hear you almost.
But thanks. Okay, we'll let your internet sort yourself out.
Yeah.
We did some predictions. Now, don't forget 2 shows ago, before we left to Island Gate, we had a whole bunch of spreads, whether it's on the rugby, whether it's on Waterkloof and the Classic. Now, I put everything together, and I'll show you how this went. Let's go through this quickly. I'm going to start with Donnie. Donnie, Waterkloof, you went Yaku to beat top 10. Yes, that happened, but you said me to beat Leon. That did not happen. You coupled them together, so you lost. Waterkloof, Mighty Ducks to beat Quacktain. It was a half. You lost. Springboks, handicap on +5. This is not the last game. This was the first game where they beat us. because obviously the last game was before that last show, after the show. Lukey to win. You said Team Lukey, but it was a half, so it doesn't count. So you got nothing. Sorry. Okay, well done. We're not going to do this week. We'll come back to this for the following week. Fricky, you got nothing. You suck. Fricky, top 10. Didn't happen. Fricky to beat Ricky. Didn't happen. Mighty Ducks to win. Didn't happen. Springboks outright. They lost to New Zealand game 1. Winner between 5 and 10. Lost. Donnie, top 10. Lost. You are great at this. Keep your money.
Thank you very much. I suck.
Yaku, this is yours. You got close, but no cigar. Gladiators beat Mafia did, but your winning score between 4 and -6, that man who scored -7 broke your whole thing. Otherwise, you would have got a lot of credits there. Grant to beat Paul did happen. Box out right. Everybody who went with a box would have lost. Holland's a Hayes, sorry for you. Fats top 5, close but no cigar. You're out. You've got 650 credits remaining. Well done. You had a good effort. Myself. Mark to beat Brian. That did happen. Jenny top 10. She let me down. Lost that whole coupling. Classic. Team Maz. It was a half. Didn't help. Winning score +5 to +10. Nope. +4 was a score. But I got Jakob's top 5. So I've actually made myself 600 credits. And I get my 100 stake back. Right? So it's 700 back in my account. So I've moved over to 1,000. Who else do we have? We had Hansi. He gave us a few. Mafia to beat Gladiators. Major Champ House. Nope. Score. Even to +5. You got that, but it was coupled, so it didn't help. Donnie winning the classic. Gone. Sorry, Donnie. We had Graham. Gladiators to win. You got that. But then he also went Graham top 10. Nope, gone. Classic. Team Maz. Anybody went for a team would have been gone because it was a tie. Tequila House, sorry for you. Donnie top 5. Nope. Just outside the top 5. Did I show everybody? I think I did. No, I got Fats. Fats actually won something. Fats did the best. He went Gerard de Bruto at the classic top 5, almost. It was happening, and then Gerard got hold of some booze, and that was the end of him. Team Lukey. Another tie. But then he went, winning score, even to +5. So you got that, and Irish Rock House to win. He got that too. So in the end, he won himself 520 credits, plus the 100 and the 200 that he had spent comes back. So he's on 1,270. So it's just showing how good our predictions are. If we look at a leaderboard, I'm there on 1,350, and the other guys didn't play. So when we play again, please feel free to play. Donnie, you're on 300 left. Once you run out of credits, you're out. Graham also 400 left. Let's go to page 2. Because Hansi, nope. So he's got 500 left. Yaku, nope. 650 left. And Fats is gone. He started on 1,000, so he's now up 1,250. Well, then, Fats. So it's me and you racing it out. Okay, let's not forget that after Waterkloof, these are the guys who have qualified so far for the Players' Champs. These are the champions. Shandon, Sunday 1 champ. Ian, player of the season from last year. He's there. Automatic entry. Same as Jamie winning the Thursday and the Masters. Fricky, I'm running out of space to write all your bloody titles. Give me a break, please.
Sorry, Nick.
Cool. Sunday 2, Classic 25 champ, 24 Players Champ. Retaining your title. Thank goodness it's not at Peakenwood. Otherwise, the season would be over in frickin' September. Kuhn Senior to the champ from last Summer Cup. And then Louis is the latest champ of the Open. They are all automatic qualifiers. And the guys who did the best made the most ranking points on Sunday 1. Yakumin, PJ, Sean, Henry, Riyad, Leon, Vieja, Hansi. The whole Haman family is here. Have you got any other golfers that you want to bring, Hansi and Yaku, that you want to get qualified? Jan, Gerard, Rudy, Neil, Carl, and Donna. It's not to say that these are all available, but these are the ones who made it on merit. Yes, we'll show the rest later. Don't forget, I've already been in contact with guys who are in the top 5 of Thursday and Sunday too, to tell them they're in because they've got enough points and we can just start finalizing this field because, as I say, before you know it, it's here and we've got a lot of admin to do around that. Gentlemen, we're moving on to Glenvista. Glenvista is happening tomorrow, right? The boys who are list for another round of golf. Jamie Sherry is leading on 248 points. He's only 2 points ahead of Jason Ivins. So this is almost a 2-horse race, but if Paul Vellenkamp can pull himself towards himself and shoot a 40-pointer somewhere, he could make dents in these people. And that's what we hope for. We hope that it's tight. It would be the goal. We used to do this where the last 2 or 3 games there, the final 4 will play together, but there's just too much stuff happening. So it doesn't really happen. So at least November's Thursday games, they will play together so they can have the pressure on who's actually going to win it. Donnie, you're right there. 5th. Leon Oosthuizen, Rudy Pretorius, Kevin Ho, Riyad Isaacs, and Lukie Janssen. I think they're a bit too far behind, to be honest. So we'll see how it goes. All eyes on Jamie Sherry and Jason Ivans. Right. If you want to know what the stats look like for Glenvista, don't get a fright. Last winner was minus 945 points. That was Dana Paramal. Don't get a fright. Ranked 76 in Gauteng. In South Africa, 31 in 63. Average handicap 15 from the last time. Points 30. Gross 93. So either it's going to be easy and there's going to be a low score, according to this. But I think it's normally low scores at Glenvista. Every time I remember, Oaks shot lights out there.
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember so much of that. I remember the.
Say again?
Go for it, Don, sorry.
No, it's like just to put it, it's like every time it's like I'm with Maz there, it's like it does feel like every go there, it's like a low score, like that wins.
Okay.
Cool. I'm just reading some of the comments. Cool. Moving on. We have Glenvista stats. We've done that. Here are the pins for Glenvista. The par 3 8th will be the Marla Tours. 500 Rand voucher. Don't forget, you can still enter. $100 gets you into all the par 3s. If you hit one, you get a holiday at Hillside in Elements. Par 4 10th is going to the closest in 2. A nice difficult hole. You really need to get it down there to have a decent shot in 2 to the green, and the par 3 15th will be the Strixon closest to the pin. If you want to see what the tee sheet looks like, this is what it looks like currently. All on the first tee, because we're a bit less than normal, but as that is expected a week after the Classic. But these are the guys who are in contention or want to get into the major so they can go to the Classic for free. So good luck to everybody playing. As I mentioned earlier, there are 2 singles matches. They're playing together in the same 4-ball. Now, I had a cancellation. Who was it? Jean-Ray Tour. 728. So, if you're watching the show, I give you first dibs because that spot's been paid for. We paid the club already. So if you're watching the show and you want to suddenly play tomorrow, you can play for free. You just owe me a beer. So, let me know. Free game. Sorry for the guys who paid, but it is what it is.
First button. Let's see who's the names, eh? Let's see the names, eh?
We'll see. Not to forget that there's your 500 voucher from Marla Tours, which you can use in any of your bookings when you make it through Marla Tours. If you want to know what the whole ranks are, oh, man, did I pull the wrong one in? Let me just see if I pulled the wrong one in. Par 4 12th. Yeah, wrong one. Sorry, I pulled the wrong one in. But I can tell you it was 12, 13, 14 of Glenvista last time. So that is that stroke one. Yes. Then the par 3 with the water.
Is
and that's short.
Par 5?
Par 5 is 11th. You don't have to think. I'm telling you.
Okay, cool, lekker. Well, good. That is now there, eh?
Yes. All right. To finish off Glenvista, I'm going to ask each of you, how do we play Glenvista? What do you think the winning score is? On the chat line, give us the winning score. Now that we said it's going to be low, it's probably not. Fricky goes 4 under, and you're not playing, so I'm going to leave you out of this. Donnie, score, and how are we going to play with Glenvista?
Yeah, Maz, -5. I think it's going to be low. I think the model might have like the first 9 for everybody, like a little bit low score, like a high scoring. But I think as the day warms up, I think the back 9 for everybody is gonna be where they score, and it is a bit of a wide course, but position play is still good. And luckily, it's like if you miss the greens, you can miss it in good spots where it's easy up and downs. Last time, I just remember the bunkers were not the best condition, so avoid the bunkers.
Cool.
Broadcast.
We have somebody. Here it is. PJ can play tomorrow. He's in. Time to pack his bag. He's playing in that same spot. Mrs. Rock Up. And Joel. And show his ID when he buys me a beer. Yakumin says -2.
Yes.
-2. Rudolph says -4. Could be. Hansi says -3. He wanted to write there -3 myself. Hansi's due for a win. I remember when Hansi started. He came and he was that guy. We're like, who the hell is this guy? Roofing us. He hasn't won in years. So Hansi, you're welcome to win again. Kieran Reynolds, -2. Maybe it's Kieran. Kieran's played so much golf lately. He must be on a peak. He's never played so much golf so consecutively in his life. Glenn is -5 under. Yes, well done. All right, Glenvista out of the way. Yaku, you're playing with me. We're together tomorrow. You said that you can't really remember Glenvista. I can tell you, we need to find.
Honestly, if I do get there, if I do get there, I might remember it, but I can't off my head remember much of Glenvista. Maybe it was too much vodka previously, but I might remember it tomorrow morning. Fresh memory.
Fresh, man. I think it's really it's not the longest course, but you need to be strategic and you need to try and score. You need to be on the right side of many of the fairways. Because if you're not, there's trees blocking you out. So, yeah, I think your tee box game needs to be on point if you're going to score low. Who knows what the greens are like? I mean, we could all make all the putts coming off the Classic because, let's be fair, those greens broke us a bit. There were some of them, it was so difficult to read. They were so quick. So if they're anything like that, we'll be used to them. If they're a little easier, we'll make putts. That's for sure. Happy? Happy. Right.
Yeah.
Benoni.
Perfect.
Sunday. Right. Then we all get ready and we have an AM game. Don't forget, yay, AM. Get home a bit earlier. I say this and then I sit there and K it until the time we would have finished anyway.
You're right.
That's happened many times. But yes, AM game will start at 7:20 and we should be finished by 1. Don't forget, there's a field behind us. The PM field. We cannot be slow. I remember the last time we played an AM field, there was a couple of oaks complaining because we were just slow. Yeah. So we got to move. And I don't need the PM people hounding us. So let's get done. This is what it looks like. Can you believe Brandon Venter is still in front on 249 points? He is 5 points ahead of Gerard. So we'll see how that goes. Can he hang on to it? I think, I'm not being nasty, but I think Brandon's form is now slightly on the lower side. So Gerard Bruto, you're going up. If this is ever the chance to catch him and be in contention for Sunday League 2, Benoni Country Club is where it's going to happen. Sudesh, he'll fall away. He's not playing. Dana is playing. No, Sudesh is playing. Sorry, he's playing with Dana. So they've still got a chance to catch. Sudesh is right behind him. Jenny, top 5. Looks good. See if you can catch Dana. That is your goal for Benoni. Gerard Pizzano, Jaco Jacobs. Maybe you can get into the top 5. Easily done. And then you can be in the top 5 at 2 Sundays. Stefan Lombard, Flicky. There you are. Another top 10. And then Krampis is also featuring in this. Okay, I'm going to go. Let's just do this again. And then put the info in. I can't believe this course is unranked. Despicable.
Yeah.
I mean, there are courses ranked above this. This is a proper golf course, people. Don't forget. This is a proper golf course. Gauteng, 38. Course record, 63. Last time's winner, October was a low month. Eddie Ivans, -10, 46 points. Hectic.
Yeah, that was a crazy good game, eh?
Hectic. 18 was the average handicap, points 31, gross 94. So, again, I'm going to ask the same question. What do you think the winning score is going to be? Surely it can't be that low. Sure.
No, Mazo, from my point of view, I think it's not going to be that low. One reason is it's a bit of winter, so I think the greens won't be that receptive, my personal opinion. So the fairways will obviously run a little bit. So, I think, again, -3, -4 should be a good winning score.
Cool. Pins. I'll get the rest of yours now. Par 3 third, Mullet Tours. Par 3 8th is going to be the Obscura Par 3. Par 3 12th will be Strixon. And then the par 4 16th will be the concept sponsored hole closest into. It's always interesting on the 16th, that little kinky kink that you actually, most players who don't play Benoni are like, where do we hit it on that hole? Yeah, don't worry, you won't run out of fairway. Unless you're Donnie, you won't run out of fairway. What else do we have? I'm going to show you the tee sheet. Don't look into, there's a lot of changes still coming, so don't look in this too much. I put this in the show earlier today, and I'm sure a lot of people have booked since, but just to give you an idea of how we're standing, Fats and myself are playing our singles there. Good luck to you, Fats. I'm hoping to beat you. Playing with Leon and Tommy. Frano is playing Quibus, and then there's the rest of the guys. Adjustments will be made. Plenty spots still to go. The 10th is pretty much full up. I'm sure we'll fill the rest of this field by the time we get to Sunday. And don't forget, Jamala Tours is on all the par 3s once again if you want to be involved. You've seen the message on the group, EFT $100 with your reference, course, name, so on, and then you're into it. I think we're going to adjust this a little for the future, but there's your names. Things will change, for sure. Par 3, 4th, 8th. No, this is the Glenvista one. I apologize. Yes, too much. Is this one right?
It's fun,
yes.
fun
Par 3, 3rd, par 4, 4th, par 4, 5th is going to be that was the hardest last time around. There was a tie between the par 3 3rd and the par 4 4th. Both third hardest, 1.52 average points. And then 10th hardest was the 4th. How are we doing for time?
That par 3 is tough, eh? Yeah. With that water on the right.
All right. Let us go through the same thing. How are we going to play this golf course? Flicky, you go first.
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously it's a cliche in the sense of hitting the fairways. You need to obviously be on the right side. I do think the greens is going to be a bit tougher, for our normal play. I think it would be a little bit faster. And just stay on the green side. Obviously, there's a lot of trees. Make sure that the trees is not in your way, because it's like Krugersdorp. You can find a fairway, but there will always be a tree or something that's an obstacle, to get the sideline for the greens. Some par 4s is very short. You can go for it, but it can bite you as well.
Your comparison to Krugersdorp is very true. That type of vibe, that type of bigness, that type of lot of trees. Jaco, how are you going to go about it?
Yeah, as Benoni Country Club is a proper golf course. There's some of the tee shots you need to either draw, and some of them you need to either fade. So short shape is very important, and see how far you can hit it. You need to course management is very important there as well. So it's a proper golf.
Yeah, for sure.
Course. So let's see how it goes on Sunday.
Johnny?
Yeah, Maz. The one thing about Benoni Lake, it's almost some of the greens are raised. So that makes chipping around the greens a bit difficult, and it's also small, like smallish greens. So I think the key for the guy that's going to win is going to be approach the greens, with his second or third shots, into the green. If he can have a good iron play on the day, I think. It's like with a good putting day, it's like you can go low, but I think that's going to be the key.
Donnie's definitely going to win if he's the only one playing at Benoni Lakes.
Correct.
Benoni
Country. Country Club, right?
Benoni Country Club. There we go. Country Club, sorry.
That's a bliff. Don't get lost.
But it's still small.
Rudolf Broderick says -5. Let's see if that happens. Jacomin says -4. Always an option. Another -5 from Ricky. And then Kieran -3. My prediction is
One question before you go.
Listening.
How are you going to play?
Dude, I just need to be good off the tee box. If I can be good off the tee box, anything can happen. That's where I'm going to go.
Okay. All good.
Right.
-6 from me.
For you? Shit.
Woo.
That means you're going to have to shoot.
No, not for me. Not for me.
Oh.
-6 winning score. -6 winning score. Not
-6, please. Go -6. Go.
I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Right.
no, I'll keep the -6 from Sally's.
I knew it.
For sure. Right, I want to end off the show because we're almost out of time. Gentlemen, 2026 is upon us. Not really, but it is. We've started populating the calendar. So would you like to have a first look at what's
Yeah.
happening so far? Yeah, okay. Well, here we
let's
have it.
see.
Sunday 1, Thursday, Sunday 2, and special events. Sunday 1, we have Houghton on the 8th of February confirmed. We have State Mines on the 12th of April confirmed. Woodhill on the 5th of July confirmed. Thursday League will start at Modderfontein. We haven't played a Thursday League at Modderfontein in ages. So we'll start Thursday League there. Then we got Reading at the 16th of April and Houghton on the 14th of May. Irene on the 17th of September, and October is Daneford. So Thursday is looking pretty good. Reading on Sunday 2 on the 22nd, and Modderfontein will feature a second time on Sunday 2. Right. At the 17th of May. And then we have a whole bunch of extra. Eye of Africa is confirmed from the team shootout on the 11th of January. So if you want to put this into your diaries, I'll either take a screen grab right now or ask me and I'll send you this calendar. And then you can at least, Ian, if you're watching, start planning your year next year. The Par 3 Champs, let's not forget, that's going to happen on the 4th of Feb at Serengeti. Hopefully I have 80 shotgun start and we play all the Par 3 holes. Masters, yes, you're not reading wrong. We can get on to CCJ, everybody, at Woodmead. I've done some negotiating because, let me just come out here, they do not take groups, right? But I know a couple of people. So they said we can take groups, but they can only do a Thursday. So I thought, we're so desperate to play that course. So we'll have the major on the Thursday instead, right? Instead of the Friday, which is the normal Masters major. Okay, so we're going to do the CCJ, and we need to set the example. I'm saying this now because the reason they don't allow groups is because it's such a prestigious club and groups go there and cause unprestigious problems. So I envision us playing our Masters, having a shower, walking out in our tuxedos, sitting there at the back, having a nice, very nice drinks and calm and a very posh prize giving, etc., etc. Yes, Jacob.
Do they have brandy specials?
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yes. So yeah, we are going to impress them so that we will be the only group that they ever allowed to play CCJ on how we conduct ourselves. Right. So none of this. Some of the Oaks who got shit-faced at the Classic. Those Oaks, if you are like that, will never be allowed back in.
Okay, lekker.
That's what I'm saying.
Well done, Matt. I'm looking forward to that one.
Well done.
Open.
Well done.
Botsy Links Classic is going to be again at Highland Gate, and there's a lot of TBCs, but it's only the end of September, and we've got plenty of time. By the end of November, this thing will be done. Hopefully, we've got a lot of clubs waiting for confirmation. But CCJ will be nice. We haven't been there in ages. The last time we were there, Fricky won.
Yeah, but I did that Rockland, so yeah, it's different.
Yeah. That's the show. Oh, let me remind you before we say goodbye, if those of you, for your Afrikaans-speaking people, and watch the last of the Sportsgrond with Dean Burmester, there will be another show tomorrow. So if you want to watch and listen to Franco Smith's story, tune in, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Henny Kurtzen and Louis Houghton will be hosting Franco Smith, and they'll really be diving into his career. I think the Dean Burmester was a great watch. He was awesome.
Yeah.
Just from a golfer's perspective to listen to how he goes about things. Such a humble guy. So if you want to hear from Franco Smith tomorrow, please be part of the show. Have your comments, ask your questions, and let's build that Afrikaans section of what we do. It's not what I do, but we have the platform to host it. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's the end of the show, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me just check if there's anything else. PJ said he has other commitments tomorrow. Anybody else? And then Par 3 Championship is going to be good. That's going to be awesome. We're going to enjoy that course. We had a great time last time. Calling a falsy, the Dell challenge is there every year. I don't know what that is.
Wait.
I don't know, but that's what I got told by the club, the club captain. He says they don't do things because of raucousness. Nice trophy, Friggy. Is that how you're signing off?
Thank you. Yes. Cheers.
We'll see you all tomorrow. Glenvista, whoever's playing. Otherwise, see you on Sunday. Have a great show. Thanks for watching. Donnie, enjoy. Yaku, thanks again for joining us. Yaku will be back because there will be a team draw series eventually for player auction stuff. So you're going to be tired of Yaku by the end of this year. Yay.
Lekker.
Excellent.
Ciao.